Let's watch the gameplay itself. Whoa. This is really cool. Yeah, this part is really cool. You're showing off like the whole game mechanics and like how... Wow. We have snows too? God damn. We don't have snows in Tarkov. The physics are pretty good too. Introduction, We the People devlog #1. The head developer. Anyways, he's willing for me to like check out this video and like show my sarcasm or criticism. Anyways, let's check it out. Wow, 4K. That's already a respectful thing that you've done that. Making a 4K video is not easy, guys. You guys think that's easy? No. That's super difficult. I mean, not like super difficult, but you gotta like put a lot of effort in it. Alright. Let's watch the gameplay itself. Yeah, I love to watch these kind of stuffs. Always gotta be vivid and visual, you know? Oh no, we have inertia? Why did you add inertia, man? Immersion? Inertia is one of the biggest things that Tarkov players hate. It might be not the inertia what we're thinking of. The general inertia, maybe. Mentaling system. Oh shit. My screen is kind of like blocking it. Ah well. You guys can watch it on your screen too. I'm in there for devlogs. Rather wait for more commercial type of content. Yeah, for like the people who loves to check out devlogs, definitely is a really good content. But I try to like think more general as possible, which is kind of difficult for Tarkov players and all the FPS like heavy players, obviously. Whoa. Like, yeah, I mean, but where you get the views is you generally like the general people more than like heavy like viewers. So you gotta think more general all the time. It's just what it's just saying. This is really cool. Yeah, this part is really cool. You're showing off like the whole game mechanics and like how... Wow. We have snows too? God damn. We don't have snows in Tarkov. You actually did that too? No way, man. Wait, that's you? The NPC had his name. I think the interface, it can be like not like thought too much right now. But you do have a lot of similarity. Even the injectors kind of have a lot of similarity. I mean, injectors look like that in real life anyways. I'll be the first to admit our UI is hot garbage. But if the game looks great, the game looks great enough for me. Like for an indie company, I can see that you put a lot of effort in it. And like the UI itself is like, to be honest, it's the most trivial thing, but it's gonna be exaggerated by the haters being saying like, oh my god, UI is so same as Tarkov. They're definitely gonna say that, those assholes. But like, I don't think UI is that important, like personally. I mean, definitely if they start getting like more and more players, they're gonna fix it. But for now, I don't think it's gonna get reworked for sure. Okay, true. Yes. Oh my god, you guys have eating in animations too? Oh my god. It's just that internet is such a place where kids can say shit easily, but like they didn't even try to develop anything in their life. Wow. Okay. I saw this. The physics are pretty good too. Talking about how I used to be a super critical of stuff until I started making my own games. I bet you learned a lot. At least. Gameplay, game mechanics is more important than UI. But you ask for feedback, so we oblige. Yeah, I know. I think actually it's gonna be really good for you to talk about the part where you got like the license from the gun companies. I think you said something like that, right? Isn't that really like a big hype thing? I think people will be like really respecting you for doing that too. Telling that in the devlog would be awesome. I think it's really good to tell people that. I'm gonna make a devlog dedicated to that stuff. Oh, that's why you skipped it this part. Okay. I mean, Drew Baka, this is a short thing that I learned. But saving up stuffs to tell it later is maybe a later thing. For now, you want to get as much attention as possible. I think you should like pour everything in right away. Yeah. Just like if I wanted to like the best attention as much as possible, I would just talk about that license stuff right away and show the gameplay right away. As a YouTuber myself, I would do that. I don't do that right now that much because I kind of want to save up my time and shit. Because I have like some constant viewers already. But if you want to get like most attention, just pour everything in right away. I think it's the best way. But you've already like sent out this devlog already, and it's getting a lot of views. So if you do the second devlog with that, it would be perfect. I think it's just my opinion. Yes, Malanok, I definitely understand what you're saying, and I definitely agree with you. It's important to listen to the feedback of reasonable players, but also you need to learn to like ignore them too, because some of them are just like unbearably unreasonable, and like it just drains your soul. Like, yeah. I think the best thing for you guys can do for the indie game companies is playing the demo. That is the best thing for them to happen, I think. Well, obviously buying the game is the best, but until now, I think just playing the demo itself is like good enough. You have to filter through the feedbacks. Yep, obviously. Decay system. The decay? Oh my god. Why do we need that though? There's a decay system? So you can eat the food, you can eat the meat maybe? Is that possible? No, I can't explain it. I mean, you don't have to explain it. You should have shown in this video, right? Why you have the decay system. Or maybe you don't. I don't know. Like, but like, we'll have to see more. They do kind of decay. They became darkened. Hello, XCOM. Oh yeah, it is my birthday tomorrow. Thank you. Well, you didn't say happy birthday, but thank you. Estimating how long ago a player died? Maybe? How old are you turning?
These
13.
examples were very simple and will continue to get iterated upon. This, along with examples of other game mechanics, will be shown in future devlog episodes. An immersive FPS requires a system.
Durubaka is saying that a skill the player will be able to discern. Okay, that's what I think Melanok said, or someone said it, like how long the dead bodies were at. Blood pool recent, flies somewhat recent. Case skin a while ago. That is really good. That's really good. So I'm the only guy who didn't understand that. It doesn't matter. The decay system, I think you guys all knew. Only I'm the guy who's stupid enough to not understand. That is perfectly fine. Ballistic system. Oh my god. You guys don't need to have ballistic system already. Or actually, you guys need to. What am I saying?
That is complex and can account for a variety of real-world factors to achieve the specific level of realism.
I probably should have shown more clear in the video. Not really.
Yet any competitive FPS requires an optimized and performant system that can scale up and account for many people shooting at once. That's where Eric comes in. He's been developing exactly that. Here's Eric to go in depth into our ballistic system.
Also, like, Durubaka, this is like a little tactic I use. Sometimes you don't explain everything, so somebody can comment like, why the fuck is... what the hell is decay system in the game? Can someone explain? You know, more comment, more algorithm. Yeah.
When it comes,
and then some angry smart people will come to say, reply, dude, you're so stupid. You can't understand that there's a reason for that. You know. Somebody answer that, okay? Somebody come to this and then answer that, okay? I'm happily reply. Yeah, you can reply too, but like I think somebody who's like angry is gonna reply anyways, or I don't know. You can reply too. Yeah. I saw your demos on the We the People, and I must say it's looking good. Yeah, it's definitely looking good. Just the UI that is bothering me. See, again, the UI. Overall, you have something in the making to become big. I really hope you guys can do it. Yeah, I saw there like not a roadmap, but like a bunch of like their plans and everything is so big, and it's not only the plan and their like effort pouring in. It's pretty like interesting. He's my favorite. Clean commented it. What? Clean commented. Is this clean? Oh, it is. Looks really cool. Looking forward to seeing it more. I mean, I thought you were saying that he answered my decay system thing. Yeah, we've had few content creators reach out and show some love.
Calculating ballistics,
check out the ballistic
there
system.
are a few things we need to know first. Broadly speaking, we need to know the properties of the environment we're simulating in. The specifics
We gotta win
of the
clean,
bullet
guys.
movement,
Go and
how
like
it will
my
behave
comment,
during
okay?
flight, and what will happen when it hits
I mean, we don't
something.
have to.
As far as the bullets we'll be shooting, so far I've compiled data for 12 bullets from 10 of the most common.
I should change that comment. It's kind of like, it sounds like negative. It's never good to leave like a negative comment. It kind of sounds negative. The game looks amazing. I'm not exaggerating, but can someone, oh God, explain why the decay system is in the game? Why the decay system is in the game? I'm clueless. Duh. Let's go with that. Yeah, it's
However,
a lot more
this is
optimistic.
just a starting point, and the goal is to capture a broad variety of bullets, each with the same ballistic performance as their real-world counterparts. I'm currently in the process of compiling data
Up to
for
your
20
comment, thank
additional
you.
calibers, and I want to represent a wide variety of bullet types, such as hollow point, full metal jacket, armor piercing, tracer, and more. Now that we know what sort of bullets we'll be using, let's talk about how to figure out what happens when we actually
So
shoot them.
deep. I mean,
The
how
shape
to
of a
say
bullet
it?
is
So
very
complex.
important and often made up of complex,
Whoa.
precise, and very deliberate curves. The nose of a long-range bullet meant for use by marksmen may be shaped completely differently from that of
This is kind of weird topic to bring out all of a sudden, but this image just made me remember of the what's it called? The gun, the ammo bouncing. What's it called, guys? Ricochet cheat, and that directly connected to my thought that you guys are gonna suffer with the cheat already. That's like the most scariest part. I mean, like developing and then becoming having a lot of players is the first thing, but it just gave me the thought right away. I just wanted to mention real quick.
Overall, the main things we need to consider are the bullet's speed, its drag coefficient, how much surface area it is presenting to us, and the density of the air it's moving through. The first two are relatively simple and also reliant on each other since the drag coefficient typically changes based on how fast the bullet is moving. That relationship can be accurately determined with the help of the ballistic coefficient we talked about earlier. Additionally, we can work out the third part based on the shape of the bullet and which way it's facing to give us the amount of area that the air will be pushing against. Finally, we just need to know the air density. Unfortunately, that is less simple, as the density of air is not constant. It varies
Air
greatly with
density?
altitude and is also influenced by the temperature of the environment, along with the amount of water vapor present, so
What?
humidity, and of course the current weather conditions. However, once we have that figured out, we can finally put it all together to calculate how much drag the bullet experiences at any given time.
I mean, I really respect all the works they put in, like these kind of stuffs. But as just a guy who thinks about efficient all the time, I think we don't need to do that much. Did you guys actually calculate the climate and the temperature and the air density to calculate the ballistics like totally? I don't think any games have that. Do people already do that? It's like a scientific simulation, not a FPS game. I mean, it's really respectful you guys did that, but I don't think anyone's gonna notice that. Like, especially thinking that you guys are not actually like a big company yet. I don't know, like, I think that's too
Ultimately
much.
determining where it goes.
Urubaka, we're using the same anti-cheat most UE games use. Epic acquired easy anti-cheat. Luckily, our server infrastructure will allow a lot of real-time analytics. Combat hackers, wow. You guys already prepared for that? You guys are preparing like already to become bigger, which is really good. Which I should be doing too. I don't do those kind of stuff. I'd be like always like, you know, doing stuff whenever it happens.
Going to be completely destroying the object it hits and going straight through, we can consider the possibility that it might bounce off or ricochet. Since the likelihood and behavior of bullet ricochets are fairly complicated and not
Also, a lot of milsim games do utilize intricate ballistic systems like climate and the air density and like the temperature, everything, calculating all those. To be honest, guys, I will say it again. Tarkov is the only actual FPS game, milsim game I've ever done. I never played Arma 3. I never played other like FPS games seriously. Maybe Overwatch a little. So I'm like a newbie for these kind of stuff. So I don't really know. Most people won't care about ballistics. Yeah, that's what I think too. Beyond what surface materials can be penetrated, as well as ricochet. Definitely, that's what I think too.
those bottlenecks. All of that work is taken off of the game thread and dispatched to a thread pool.
Okay, Drew Baka, you just said that, which is I definitely like agree what you're saying. I'm hoping people appreciate the in-depth look. For the folks who don't care, they'll just play it. Like, I definitely know what you mean. And I think you're gonna know what I'm gonna say. My goal was to show that we're putting a lot of effort into this and not just making some sloppy game, which is really awesome. And I definitely agree what you're saying. But what I learned from my whole life and also YouTubing and everything, people don't care about my effort. They will watch it, play it, if they like it, if it looks awesome, if it's actually fun and everything. Most of the people don't care how much work I put. If you read the comments are the dedicated viewers or dedicated commenters. They will say this game looks amazing. It's really good that you share us the details. But actually, the viewers, the 4,000 viewers who didn't comment are your actual broad capacity of your customers. And I think they are the guys who will skip to the gameplays, which will spike here as a YouTube player. That's a good point. So I really want to share how much I edited this video, how much I put effort in this video and everything, but it never works. Like for me, at least as a YouTuber, it never works. It never gets appreciated that much. Some comment will say, "Oh, definitely, I appreciate your effort and work and everything," but eventually it doesn't end up having a lot more attention. It will just be me just talking, complaining. You know, like I think you get what I'm saying. I'm just saying that. You think you change to most people? That's a good point. I need to learn how to be a YouTuber. I mean, I'm not the best guy though. You might want to check out like bigger YouTubers, but I try to share my opinions as much as possible.
To sum it up, we take into account a large variety of factors and small details to provide an accurate ballistic system without compromising performance, hopefully providing an enjoyable, competitive, and immersive experience.
A priority in our early development phase has been creating a framework that allows us to grow at scale. The main intention being that it won't take us months or years to implement new weapons, but instead days or weeks. It takes a matter of minutes to set up new attachments as well, like optics for example. This on-the-fly iteration is the type of advancement necessary for a small team like ours to compete with large studios. Take weather for example. We have an intricate atmosphere and weather system that allows us to quickly and beautifully depict different realistic weather patterns and transition between them naturally. This can be seen best with our dynamic snow system, which allows snow to accumulate on the map and deform as players traverse through it, leaving tracks for other players to follow. We've also incorporated...
Yeah, I think the snow is not like the most important thing, but visually, having a snow makes it like a lot different from the other games. I remember whenever I played Red Dead Redemption 2, small detail that goes a long way, yeah, definitely. Whenever I played Red Dead Redemption 2, whenever I was in that the snowy mountains, or like somewhere they were like at the introduction. They walk through the piled snows and they leave the traces. That's the part where I was like, oh my god, this game looks amazing. The snow makes makes the game amazing. And I know it's like it takes a lot of effort to put that thing. That's why people don't really put like snows in the game. I think it's like that. Anyways, yeah.
Created
Just
a
wanted
movement
to mention
system
that real
is
quick.
an advancement over the standard character movement provided by Epic. Our movement system is built as a separate component
Exactly,
that already
XCOM.
takes replication into account. This means we have a lot less to worry about when it comes to creating additional moving actors, whether it be complex AI like raiders, simple AI like zombies, a lot of players, or even vehicles. This is our projected roadmap. Our biggest focus moving forward will be to provide all of you a transparent look at our development process each step of the way. We all saw what happened with projects like The Day Before, and our intention is to avoid that to the best of our ability, starting by releasing a technical demo showcase at Steam Next Fest on June 19th. I invite you to check out the demo for yourself. This is not intended to be a finished game, but instead a representation of where we are in our development to date. That's right, you get the good, the bad, and the ugly. Although that may not be the smartest approach to what we're trying to achieve, it's arguably the most overtly honest approach, and that's okay with us. Beyond the opportunity Steam has provided us with this week-long technical demo showcase, we have plans to involve you, the community, as much as we can. This includes hosting multiplayer playtests, stress tests, as well as offering frequent polls for supporters of our project to vote in and share their perspectives, allowing the community to help shape the direction of the game moving forward. If you want to stay up to date with our journey, feel free and follow us on our socials. If you've made it this far, thank you for tuning in to our introduction to the We the People devlog series. As always, please share your feedback, comments, concerns, and positivity in the comment section below. See you next time.
Oh, you did say you want to become a YouTuber, so you gotta always say press the like button. Sub does matter, of course, but pressing the like button is the biggest thing, man. It's the biggest thing. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. As I said, hit that like button. I'll see you in the next video.